75 years forgotten in a scrapyard. This is the M3 gun motor carriage that hunted tanks across North Africa.
Found abandoned among the ghosts of industrial America, this tank destroyer hasn't moved since 1952.
The gun shield that once protected a 5-man crew is now Swiss cheese.
Behind this panel lies the heart, a white 160AX that once produced 147 horsepower.
Frozen solid. This engine hasn't turned over in 70 years. The suspension and transmission system, engineering marvels of 1942, now just rust and broken springs. Half tracks that once powered through North African sand are now monuments to entropy.
This French-designed 75mm once turned German panzers into scrap. Now it can't even move. The traverse gear that allowed gunners to track moving targets seized decades ago.
Empty ammunition racks tell the story. This M3 fired its last shot before D-Day.
20 feet of American engineering that once terrified Axis armor across 2 continents.
The damage list runs 3 pages. Every system requires either rebuild or replacement.
First challenge, extracting 9 tons of rusted steel without causing more damage.
After 70 years planted in one spot, the M3 moves again.
Gentle as possible, every weld is compromised, every joint is weak.
Chain it down tight. One pothole at highway speed could finish what Russ started.
Soldier. Time to bring you
60
back
miles from
the
scrapyard
dead.
to workshop. A journey from forgotten to honored.
Under proper lighting, the damage looks even worse. But that's good. We need to see everything.
Color-coded battle plan. Red means replace. Yellow means repair. White means restore. Document everything. When we tear this apart, these photos are our Bible for putting it back together correctly. Restoration is a team sport. 5 people worked this vehicle in 1942, and 5 people will resurrect it in 2024.
Bolt number 1. Only 463 to go.
With the shield removed, we see the gun mechanism's true condition. This will require complete rebuild.
This grease was applied in 1943. It's now harder than the metal it was meant to protect.
The traverse control, where split-second decisions meant life or death for the crew.
These teeth tell stories. Forceful movements under fire, emergency traversing, panic, and precision.
The elevation screw hasn't moved since this M3's last training exercise in 1951. For the first time since 1942, this M3 has no teeth.
Completely blocked. Restoration will require reboring the entire barrel. Precision work that can't be rushed.
Every wire, every hose, every connection gets tagged. Original routing must be preserved.
These 4 bolts are the only things holding 800 pounds of frozen engine. They don't want to let go.
When brute force fails, physics prevails. Heat expands metal, breaking rust's grip.
800 pounds of American industrial might, defeated by time and weather.
Without the engine, the M3 is just a metal shell, hollow, incomplete, waiting to live again.
This engine produced 147 horsepower when new. Now it can't produce a single revolution.
The front wheels steered, the rear tracks drove. Together, they gave the M3 all-terrain capability.
The track system, what made half-track more than just a name. Now it's more no track.
Each track link connects with a pin. 70 years of rust has made them permanent.
142 track links, 142 frozen pins. This will take days.
20 down, 122 to go. Small victories matter in restoration.
The drive sprocket, where engine power became forward motion. Or it did, once upon a time. 6 idler wheels per side, 12 total, all completely frozen. The rubber rollers are just memories now.
These volute springs gave the M3 a smooth ride over battlefield debris. Now they're solid blocks of rust.
Right side complete. The M3 now stands on 3 wheels, barely.
Experience makes the second side faster. We know which bolts will break, which pins need heat.
Left side done in half the time. That's the power of practice and persistence.
From tank destroyer to skeleton, every major component is now out, ready for individual restoration.
One M3 becomes 100 projects. Each piece needs individual attention before reunion.
Welding begins. We're not just filling holes. We're healing wounds from 8 decades of abandonment.
Each weld is a commitment to do this right, to honor the original craftsman, to make it last another 80 years. Grinding smooth, the weld disappears, the armor becomes whole, the strength returns.
From frozen solid to fully disassembled, every bearing surface will be measured, every clearance verified.
Machine work brings the engine block back to 1942 specifications, flat to within 1/1000th of an inch.
New pistons, original design. Modern metallurgy meets 1940s engineering specifications. The crankshaft goes home. This is the moment an engine stops being parts and starts becoming power.
72 hours compressed to seconds. The White 160AX lives again.
The track links get a spa day. High-pressure hot water stripping away 70 years of neglect. 142 track links inspected individually. 28 need repair, 14 need replacement. Each repaired link must be stronger than original. These tracks will carry 20,000 pounds again. Sometimes restoration means replacement. Original specifications, modern materials, period appearance. Reboring a gun barrel is surgery. One mistake ruins 80 years of history. The gun controls that froze 7 decades ago now move like silk. Precision restored.
Every surface sandblasted to bar metal, primed, sealed. The M3 will wear authentic 1942 olive drab.
Olive drab number 3019, the color of American armor in World War II. Every shade historically accurate.
Everything comes together now. From 100 projects back to one M3 gun motor carriage.
Every connection verified twice. This engine hasn't run since 1952. We get one chance at first impression.
It lives. Now roaring like it's 1943.
Track by track, link by link, the M3 regains its mobility. 142 links going home. The 75mm returns. The M3's reason for existence, its defining feature, its legacy. Final details matter. Every marking tells a story. Every number connects to history. Every star honors service. From scrapyard to museum piece, the M3 gun motor carriage, restored to 1942 specifications.
It moves. 20,000 pounds of history, rolling like the day it left the factory.